and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, it's your boy Dash Tru Inferno, bringing you the first of possibly many Destiny commentary videos. So, no more Black Ops 1, no more Black Ops 2 for quite some time. It's hopefully at this point going for Destiny. Now, right now, you see me playing Destiny for the very first time. That is in the beta, that is. I did play the beta, a couple of months back. And the beta was amazing. And the game itself was amazing. But, as I started off, I can only do story mode. I can't do the multiplayer yet. So next week is going to be multiplayer, So don't sweat. This ain't another Let's Play or anything like that. It's going to be multiplayer. So just today, it's about Let's Play somewhat. So, also, regarding news on my channel, or news regarding me, the second single off of my upcoming beat album, Kyoto Hour Volume 2 Continuity, will be coming out September 23rd, which is not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That is going to be a hot track right there when that mug comes out. I can't wait to release that one. And then, of course, the album itself will come out this Veterans Day, November the 11th. It will only cost you $2 just to pick it up. So, again, just $2. Just pick that joint up. Pick up Volume 1 too. Also just $2. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So, like I said, for this point, hopefully, I'll be doing Destiny commentary, unless Bungie had a problem with me doing Destiny commentary, multiplayer that is. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on that front. So, yes, now, my thoughts about the games, I already gave y'all my thoughts about the beta, but I didn't give y'all my thoughts about the game itself. And the game itself is amazing. Well, I didn't give y'all my thoughts about the game itself, because the game wasn't even out yet. But anywho, the game itself is amazing. I recommend you pick that joint up for the P4, maybe Xbox One if you have an Xbox One. I don't know how it look on the older consoles, so I can't really say whether or not you should pick that joint up or not. So for the older consoles, but I would highly recommend getting it for the P4, maybe the Xbox One, and go from there. That's that on that front. Yeah. And that's all I really have to say about that, really. And this is a long gameplay. So, this is me starting with the Destiny. So far, I got a Warlock. Right now, he's at level 10, and he's on the moon. Almost finishing up the moon, really. And then we can go to Venus, where I can go to Venus afterward. I was playing with my boy Piccolo. Big shout out to Piccolo. We was gaming on this joint all night. Last night. Hopefully, I get to play with Endo and Cloud. And some cats that I know from GameStop, I know at least a few of them got it. So, it should be fun. And then, of course, my boy, Ace Boy 30, he said he was going to get this game. He wasn't really, when he had the beta, he wasn't really all that positive with the multiplayer. But he loved the story mode. So, we could get a few, games going with the story mode. And maybe multiplayer too. It's, wait and see. So, I mean, that's that, really. There's not much to this video, but like I said, the game is amazing. I recommend you pick that joint up. There's also an expansion pack that comes along with it that's cost $35. I would get that. I'm going to get that at a later date. I'm not going to get that right now. Now, see, yeah, Destiny pretty much amazing. Pick that joint up. Now, with that out of the way, there's one thing I did not do last week. Let's give y'all my NFL picks. That's another thing I want to talk about. My NFL predictions. So let's get straight into that real quick. I got a couple of minutes. Yeah, I can spare. So let's start with the NFC East. I got even though it don't look good, and I came out of the regular season started last week, but I'm going to still stick with my picks. I got the Redskins winning their division, with the Eagles coming in close second. And then I got the Cowboys in third and the Giants in last. Now, my Cowboys and Giants pick, as far as them being third and fourth, that's looking pretty good right now. And the Eagles almost lost their game at home to the Jazz. I was shocked when they were losing 17-0. Then, of course, they came back and ultimately won that game. And, again, I got the Redskins winning that division. And the Redskins will be the only team from that division to make the playoffs. Moving on now. to the NFC South. I got the Saints winning that division with the Panthers coming in second. And I got a tie for last between the Falcons and the Buccaneers. And this is a question mark division because some people believe that Carolina will go backwards. Tampa Bay's on a rise. The Falcons could be the Falcons of old, especially since they beat the Saints at home. That was a shocker right there. But my picks still remain the same. I still think Carolina go do something and make the playoffs again this year. They just won't win the division this time around. All right. And as far as who make the playoffs, obviously the Saints will because they win the division. And I got Carolina going in as a wild card. All right. NFC North, I got the fortunately Packers winning the division with the Lions coming in second, the Bears coming in a close third, and then last the Vikings. And unfortunately, the Packers would be the only team to win the division. I don't know. The Lions made a believer out of me last night, so I still say they're gonna have a winning record, but the NFC is like so tight, with Carolina and San Francisco and Arizona, just to name a few teams who may not win the divisions but still compete for a wild card. And unfortunately, you got to throw the Bears in there, even though they lost at home to the Bills. I was really happy about that. Jay Bitchmade Cutler throwing interceptions. That was hilarious. But I still only got Green Bay winning the division and being the only team to make the playoffs. No playoffs for the Lions, but I do have them winning a winning record. But I could change my mind. I don't know. NFC West. I got the Seahawks winning this division. The 49ers coming in close second. Carolina coming in. Not Carolina. Arizona, coming in close third. And the Rams in last place. And how the Rams perform at home to the Vikings, it don't look good for them, man. It really don't. Obviously, their defense is fierce. It's their offense, especially with Sam Bradford out for the year. Their offense going to have some question marks. But their defense, I don't know. Against Minnesota at home, not on the road, but at home and against Minnesota, it's not looking good for the Rams. Also, Carolina, even though they got lucky and knocked off the Chargers at home on Monday night, they could make some noise this year too. They could possibly take second. Now, I got the 49ers making a postseason as a wild card, and the Seahawks winning the division, so they'll get in the playoffs. So the Cardinals would be the odd team out again. So. But who knows? It could be that year because, with all the problems the 49ers have, off-season, off-the-field issues, things of that nature. Who knows? Now, let's move on to the AFC. So, I got the Patriots, AFC East, actually. I got the Patriots winning their division despite losing on the road to Miami. I got the Jets in second, Miami in third, and the Bills fourth. And believe it or not, right now the Patriots are in last place at 0-1, whereas everybody else, Miami, the Jets, and the Bills are at 1-0 right now. But that would change. This is the Patriots we're talking about here. Moving to the AFC South, despite losing Sunday night to the Broncos, I got the Colts winning this division easily. With who I got in second? I got the Titans in second, followed by the Texans, and finally the Jags. Not much to say here. Andrew Luck in that offense is going to be fierce, though. That offensive line going to need some work, though. But with Andrew Luck on the squad, you can't go wrong. In this division, not there yet. So, yeah. AFC North, I got, unfortunately, the Bengals winning this division. Pittsburgh in second. Ravens in third, even though I got Pitt and the Ravens tied with the same record. But I think Pitt will win the tiebreaker over the Ravens. And the Browns in last place. And I got Pittsburgh making the playoffs as a wild card. And, of course, the Bengals winning the division make the playoffs. And the way the Ravens look at home against Cincy, it's not looking good for them. And my prediction for is them not making the playoffs looking pretty good right now. Because there were some people who thought they could win the division or at least make the playoffs a wild card. I'm not seeing it. And I think they're going to lose to San Diego. And I'll get more on that in a minute. As far as like the deciding factor for us who get in as that wild card from the AFC North. AFC West, Broncos, I got them winning the division easily. And second are the Chargers, followed by the Chiefs, and then the Raiders. I got the Chargers going in as a wild card, so I got Pittsburgh and the Chargers going in. Chargers plays against the Ravens, so I think they'll beat the Ravens. And then the Chargers and the Steelers don't play against each other. Steelers, Ravens, I see them going 1-1. That's displaying the tiebreaker scenario. So here's my playoff picks. In the NFC, I got number one seeds, the Saints, Number 2, Seahawks. Number 3, Packers. Number 4, Redskins. Number 5, Panthers. And number 6, 49ers. Those are my wild cards right there. And then the AFC, right, as far as my playoff teams, I got Colts number 1, Patriots number 2, Broncos number 3, Bengals number 4, Chargers number 5, and Steelers number 6. Now, my wild card picks, I got 49ers over the Packers, Panthers over the Redskins, Broncos over Steelers, and Chargers over the Bengals. Divisional rounds, the Saints over the 49ers, and the Seahawks over the Panthers, Colts over the Chargers, and the Patriots over the Broncos, which should be a close one. My conference championships, AFC, I got the Patriots over the Colts. NFC, I got the Seahawks over the Saints. And my Super Bowl picks, despite losing at Miami, I got the Patriots knocking off Seattle to win the Super Bowl. So those are my NFL picks right there. And some of those picks look a little bit shaky, like I said, with the Saints losing to the Falcons, Miami beating New England, you know. And believe it or not, I said the Colts gonna have the number 1 seed despite them losing to Denver Sunday night. And you know, outside of the Saints and the Patriots losing, I did not take that. I did not expect that to happen, but I did expect the Colts to lose to the Broncos and still expect them to get the number 1 seed. You know, I still expect that to happen. And of course, Seahawks look dominant as ever. But like I said, there's one pick that I'm not sure about, and that's the either the Panthers or the 49ers getting in and the Lions missing out. The Lions could get in this year. I hope the Lions get in this year. You know, that's the one team I'm going to be, you know, rooting for, obviously. You know, look, with the whole Ray Rice scenario, that's going to be a bit of a distraction. They cut him, so it'll be a bit of a distraction. Not a big distraction, but a little bit of a distraction. And outside of the Ravens, who I think will miss it by a little bit, I still think Pittsburgh and San Diego get in. There's no other team out there that a lot of people are talking about that could make it as a wild card outside of the Ravens. You know, some people say the Jets may do it, but I don't see it happening. Despite them winning their first game, I don't see that happening. Not with the Jets. And that I predicted Jets to win that first game. I want to say yeah, I did. I also put down who I think each team will play and win, and of course play and lose. Obviously, yeah, they play against the Raiders and they won, and I expect them to win, but I still say they're gonna miss the playoffs. Okay, so yeah, you know, outside of that, Carolina's, 49ers, Lions picks or predictions rather. Everything else is pretty much status quo. I think I feel pretty secure about those picks. And yeah, you know, we'll go over there as the season begins. Now, as you can see here, I always defeated the boss in the first mission. And now, you know, I'm about to get on this ship and head out to the tower. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video for Destiny Commentary Episode 1. Like I said, expect multiplayer next week. No more Let's Plays of Destiny. I'm not going to do that because I'm pretty sure everybody in their mama will be doing that. So, yeah, like I said, multiplayer next week. I haven't done multiplayer yet. I'm going to try to get some in maybe this weekend. Maybe Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Well, not this week, not Saturday. Saturday I'm gonna be busy all day Saturday. But maybe Thursday, Friday, or possibly Sunday. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get some in so I can present it to you, the YouTube citizens. Y'all know who this is. This is the new Stephen A. Smith, the new Jay Gatsby, Mr. Smash Adams, Genuine the Second, James Bond the Third, and of course Dashing Tru Inferno. Saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all with another new episode of The J Show this Saturday. Deuces.